Hey guys, what's up? This is Matthew Davis. Me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka Outdoor Saw. This time it is on Crazy Rich Asians. Now, Crazy Rich Asians follows native New Yorker Rachel Chu as she accompanies her longtime boyfriend Nick Young to his best friend's wedding in Singapore. Excited about visiting Asia for the first time, but nervous about meeting Nick's family, Rachel is unprepared to learn that Nick has neglected to mention a few key details about his life. It turns out that he is not only the scion of one of the country's wealthiest families, but also one of its sought-after bachelors. Being on Nick's arm puts a target on Rachel's back, with jealous socialists and, worse, Nick's own disapproving mother taking aim. And it soon becomes clear that while money can't buy love, it can definitely complicate things. And I was really surprised with all the acclaim this film has got. It has a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes and has made so much money at the box office. It's topped the weekend box office, I think, 3 times. It might go for a fourth. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens with The Nun. It's not doing too well with critics right now. Well, maybe the box office will be better. It may be, or maybe. I don't know. But all in all, guys, I was really surprised by this movie. I had a pretty good time with it. There are some issues that I had, but one thing I have to give it praise for is its cinematography and its visuals. Like, the country in Asia looks absolutely fantastic. Like, the setting, everything looks absolutely amazing. And also, the scene with the wedding is absolutely, like, flawless. It is done just perfectly. As well as, once again, like I mentioned in almost every one of my reviews on movies that are at least good or okay, performances are top notch here. Alright? You got Constance Wu, Henry Golding, and many others. I think they were supposed to be in other movies. I'm not 100% sure, but if so, they did a really great job, and I wonder what more they didn't. For the most part, the dialogue and writing is absolutely, like, terrific here. At least for the most part. There are a couple scenes that just drag on for a while with some characters that I didn't find that interesting. Mainly, they're just the typical characters in the family that you would quite expect. And all in all, they're just there. But the main lead in particular, I thought she was honestly the most memorable in the film, as well as the boyfriend played by Nick Young, which I mentioned, not played by Nick Young, that's the character's name. I mean, Henry Golding, excuse me. But yeah. And for its 2-hour runtime, I would have liked it more if it was like at the hour 45-minute mark. That would just be the perfect runtime for this. Because, like I said before, besides those two scenes, for the most part, I found myself, well, I wouldn't say I was laughing that much. To me, it felt a bit more like a drama, more and less than a comedy. But honestly, this definitely has so much heart to it. I cannot believe how much heart this film has, especially with the last 15 minutes or so. And not only that, but also the middle of this movie, which definitely worked very well in this movie. And there was also this one scene with the main character and her boyfriend's mother that went on for quite a while, which was actually pretty entertaining, and that happens near the end of the film. I'm spoiling. It sounds like I'm spoiling quite enough or too much. But all in all, you just have to experience the movie for yourself. Here's something that I didn't know. This was actually based off a book series. So, with the box office numbers, the sequels might come sooner than you think. I definitely expect some sequels coming to this, since there are definitely more books to the series. I never even heard of the book until the credits at the end started rolling. I was like, this was based off a book series? Like, I'm really surprised. That makes it all the more impressive, the fact that this was based off a book series. I'm not sure how popular it is because I only heard of the movie and not the book. Maybe it's because I don't really read books that much, but yeah. All in all, Crazy Rich Asians, it's for the most part a really fun time with some excellent writing. both comedy and drama. They worked very well in this movie. Other than those scenes that I mentioned, they dragged on quite too long with characters and stuff that really weren't that interesting. I had a great time with the movie. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Definitely check this one out. So yeah, like I mentioned before, I mentioned The Nun, and obviously I'm going to see that this weekend. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just really tired. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I just want to go to bed now. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.